I'm Mike Atherton, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the dashing David Gower.
Well, others, thanks to that warm introduction, I, for one, am looking forward to the day's play. I've just been taking a look at conditions down in the middle, and it's a very batter-friendly pitch. There's not going to be much for the bowlers. The weather conditions are perfect for cricket. Absolutely no threat of any rain.
Great information there from David Gower. It's time for the toss. Let's join them pitch side to see who'll be batting first. Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot. There'll be one run here for them.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength. Could be close.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yes.
Nice shot, runs possible.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yeah. No!
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are none for 5. Willie, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Willie from the north end.
Yep. No!
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Great shot.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
No, no, no!
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Yeah. Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Now there would have been a few hearts in mouths in the crowd, but somehow they managed to make their ground with a dive.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
Yep. No!
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Ballers end.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
That's 4. No one at third man to stop it.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close though.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
End of the over. The Super Kings are none for 26. This is everything.
Nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Chance to run 2. Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
King is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yep. No.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yeah. No, no.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
3 added in that over. The Super Kings are 1 for 29. Going with spin now.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
Well placed, should get a single.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
How is that?
Confident appeal, could it be?
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Beaten on the drive.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Waiting.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep. Yep. No.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yeah. No.
Couldn't get it through the field. This should be close.
Oh, that would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep. No.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Drives and misses everything. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Yep. No.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Edged. Big appeal. And safely taken by the keeper.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
A few moves made in the field.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yes.
Super shot that.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
All of that.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yeah.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
What was that?
A couple on offer here.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yeah.
Brilliant diving stop. Massive chance.
No.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
No.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Yeah. No.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the one bouncer for the over.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Bowlers! Yeah! Bowlers no!
9 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 4 for 49.
Yeah. Bowlers end.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yeah.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Bowlers!
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yes!
Great shot through the gap.
Bowlers end. Yep!
They'd look for a couple here.
Keepers end. Yes!
Needs to be on target.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep! Nice bowling.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 4 for 57.
Yes! Nice bowling.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Yeah.
Super shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yes!
Edge. What a ball. Straight to the fielder. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
No!
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep!
Picks the gap perfectly.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 4 for 68.
Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Yes.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Ballers. Yes.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Keep ballers in. Yep. No.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yes.
Misses.
No.
They failed to make their ground but can't hit the stumps.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yeah.
Nicked it, but that's going all the way.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Yep.
Over. The Super Kings are 4 for 77.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Good return there, back from the deep. It was just a little bit wide, well picked up and guided nicely down towards third.
Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
The risk isn't worth it for just a single. In the end, a good decision by the batters.
Catch it.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
50 comes up between these two. They're starting to form a really strong partnership.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Misses everything.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end. Good work by the keeper. That wasn't the easiest of collects and saved some certain runs.
Yeah. No.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Not a great delivery. Got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
That's the over. The Super Kings are 4 for 83. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yeah. Go.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Yeah. No.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep. No. Catch it.
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
Yeah. No.
8 runs added there. The Super Kings are 4 for 91. Parker back on now.
Yeah.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
No. Yes. No.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yes.
Poor fielding, chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
Yes.
Good shot, it's found the gap.
Bowler's end. Yes.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Bowler's end.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yes.
Nine runs added there. The Super Kings are 4 for 100.
A few moves made in the field.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
Keepers.
It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Yes. Catch it. Yeah.
Power and precision in that shot.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Bit of miscommunication there. They got back in the end. It would have been a high-risk second. Not sensible.
Big shout.
Hey!
It was full enough and shaping like it's going to hit. This is close.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. So far, so good with the line. Is it hitting the stumps? Is height an issue at all? Slightly unlucky, just clipping the stumps, and they have to go.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field. This should be close.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
End of the over, 7 off it. The Super Kings are 5 for 107. Parker from the north end.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one.
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice.
Beaten on the drive.
Parker with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Good bit of timing there.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Yep.
Chance to run 2.
That was strong running. They did think about the third, but I think in the end rightly held off.
Yeah.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Parker ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Bowler's end.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Absolutely nailed it.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half-century.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment.
Yeah.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
22 runs added in that over. The Super Kings are 5 for 141. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Well placed, should get a single.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff. A few moves made in the field.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
No.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Drives and misses everything.
The right decision not to take on that fielder.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Keeper.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that. That was just too good.
Middle that one. Great timing.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
Going with pace now. Parker into the attack now from the south end.
Yep.
Oh, that is a great catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Yep.
They'll push hard. Should get back for 2.
You never really want to chance that arm going for a third. Did well there.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous Gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Powered through that, all in the wrists to switch hit that to the boundary.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Incredible, what a grab.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Super shot that.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 7 for 165. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Final over in this innings.
Yeah. Ballers.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Bowled him! Beauty, absolute beauty.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Get the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Perfect technique and placement.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yeah.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
They'd look for a couple here.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Really charging towards 3 figures now. Absolutely hammered that one.
It can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yeah.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
That's out. Caught.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
And that's the end of the innings. The Royal Challengers have been set a target of 182 runs. This is a really defendable total. The openers will need to get their iron very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they're to have any chance. Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
Yep. Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Magala shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Wait.
This could be out. Could that be out? Looks so.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Great shot.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yeah.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yes.
Timed that brilliantly.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Yes, well taken in the slips.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yeah.
Into the gap, nice shot.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up. Punched away nicely to get off the mark.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Yeah.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
End of the over, 9 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 2 for 21.
Wait. Yeah. No.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Yeah.
Good shot. A beauty.
Picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Edge. What a ball. Straight to the fielder. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Wait, yep.
A beauty. Brilliant catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Unable to get the scoreboard moving.
There'll be runs here.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yeah.
Immaculate timing there.
In the end, a very simple shot. Lets the ball come onto the bat and cuts it away for 4.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Edge, unplayable. And gone straight to the keeper.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Parker, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Quick onto that in the infield.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Great shot, great timing.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes.
End of the over, and again it's a good one for the bowling side. Not letting batters build any momentum. Gala from the south end.
Waiting. No.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Back go the stumps. Missed the straight ball.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Oh, what a shot that is off your first ball.
There was a bit of width on that, and they've climbed into the shot to send it up and over for 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Wait on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Waiting. Yeah.
Mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple. edge. Amazing delivery. Fantastic catch.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball. Couldn't get it through the field.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Absolutely nailed it.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Yep.
Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Allen won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. A couple on offer here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Right off the middle of the bat.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 8 for 58. The Super Kings are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle.
Yes.
Couldn't have played that any better.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yeah.
They'll get at least 1.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Wait on. No. Yep.
Good cricket all round, good delivery, timed well, but straight to the fielder.
Drives and misses everything.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
5 runs in that over. The Royal Challengers are 8 for 63. Been some great bowling in this innings so far. Just need 1 more to really top it off.
Wait. Yes. Hola.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Good-looking shot, back into position easily, and timed it beautifully.
This is where they can be so good because they were so quick to get back and onto this.
Wait on.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Bowler.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. King coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Huge appeal. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. So far, so good with the line. Is it hitting the stumps? Is height an issue at all? The Super Kings with a fantastic review. That will be very pleasing. That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Du Plessis comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
No.
Our mix-up there. They've been going so well out in the middle. The first sign of miscommunication.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Yep. No.
Chance!
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single. End of the over. The Royal Challengers are 9 for 83.
Change of ball. The finger spare is coming on to ball.
Super piece of timing.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Wait.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Wait.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Wait. Yep. No.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot. Duplessis shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
End of the over. 8 off it. The Royal Challengers are 9 for 91.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Great bowling, really hitting their straps.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Edged it. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question.
The Super Kings get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you soon.